Hi guys, a top 10 list of upcoming 3D Donghua for 2025. I tried to provide the most useful info like release time and adding a review of each upcoming Donghua. The release time is not 100% accurate since studios tends to change the dates and mess up a bit with us. I hope you enjoy this video and don't forget to subscribe and like. The list starts with the series Tomb of Fallen Gods Season 3. We have the revamped characters' designs and the stunning animation quality that surprised everyone. One of the most considerable things you will see is the complete transformation of the protagonist, appearing even more attractive and handsome than in the last season. The animation studio hasn't released any official announced, but expectation is midsummer or fall. Against the Gods Season 2. The series was supposed to be released on January but got delayed because got upgraded to annual series. Well, it's going to have 52 episodes, something that's going to be amazing. The second season will continue with Yunchen Journey, the Divine Phaionix Empire arc, and we have more details about the Evil God and the Sky Poison Pearl. The studio already announced that they have 14 episodes ready and a release would be possible on midsummer. One of the most anticipated series for this year is Jade Dynasty Season 3. The official announced from the studio is for August, so we can expect late summer or fall of this year. I don't want to spoil too much, but in Season 3, we'll see the destruction of a specific big sect and some other righteous sects, the rise of the demonic sects, and the ultimate showdown between good and evil. Season 3 is going to be a wild ride. Royal Armor, and we have an astounding new 3D Donghua with highly detailed animation and everything that are just perfect. The story is set in a dystopian sci-fi world where humans fights against alien kind creatures. The protagonist, a young child that enrolls to academy where needs to use robots for combat. What can I say? Dope armors, lots of nice visual effects during combat, and the story that is a clearly 10. A clearly 10. If you enjoyed the series Swallowed Star, I'm 100% that this show will pique your interest. The Return of the Immortal Emperor, and we have a Cultivation 3D Donghua for the Cultivation fans. A mortal from the mortal realm accidentally entered the immortal realm. While 3 years passed in the mortal realm, 3,000 years passed in the immortal realm. Returning to mortal world as Emperor Yun, one of the most powerful beings in the realm, vow to protect his loved ones and exact justice on those who wronged him. The release date is going for midsummer season and available on Bilibili. Another series that got delayed for more than 1 year and is World-Defying Dan God that is going to be aired this year. The story of a casual cultivator that by change meets two goddesses, Su Meiyao and Bai Yuyu, who give him two separate divine veins to help ascend to the heavens into an unknown realm. A very promising 3D Donghua that got delayed just to give the best of the best result. Martial Twin Spirit, and we have a Donghua set in a world that resembles the era of ancient China, but with martial arts and cultivation elements. The story of a teenager who can only rely on the dual cultivation method to practice and trying to achieve the pinnacle of cultivation. The animation and the fighting scenes are very good and show how amazing improvement have been made from the Chinese studios. Walking the Way, All Alone. A new 3D series from Bilibili. The story follows Luo Li, a young man trapped on the desolate Yinzhou continent, a land with lack of spiritual energy. Raised in isolation, he becomes the deadliest assassin in the ruthless of this world. Very good characters designed with stunning animation quality that, if you're a fan of fantasy and martial arts, this Donghua would deserve your attention. The Richest Player, or Wealth and Wonder, and is an urban-themed animation with the game theme. The series tells the story of a virtual game where just before the launch, the protagonist's parents disappear and the protagonist must enter the game. A Donghua where Chu Yi embarks on an exciting journey and setting the stage for dynamic conflict between good and evil. The studio announced the release at the end of this year. For the last one, I left Grandmaster of Body Strengthening Cultivation. the story of Ye Kangshuan, who while passing through the eternal heavenly tribulation died and reincarnated as a mortal. This time, the invincible Grand Master is set to punish the villains and restore his godly might. From the first look, a beautiful series packet with action and good animation that's going to be aired the next season. That's the top 10 list I found with the upcoming Donghua that's going to be aired this year. I hope you enjoyed this video and don't forget to subscribe and like.